Peace. What's up, everybody? This is your boy Jay Everyday. Today's discussion is going to be about a little topic that I've titled called Silicone Sally. Recently, the singer, reality star, K. Michelle just revealed that she had some complications due to having implants in her chest and to her behind. It looks like she had to get some tissue or whatever cut out of her as a result of having that silicone being implanted. I feel bad for K. Michelle because I think that she realized that I don't need silicone. I mean, attitude aside, K. Michelle isn't a bad looking lady. Also, I think she probably had I would be curious to see what her body looked like without having silicone, because I think she might have had a nice shape without having silicone implants. Because as you can see, when you're a small woman, or petite as some people like to say, silicone over accentuates certain things. It's like you're adding weight to a small frame. So if your legs are a certain size or your hips are a certain weight, adding silicone doesn't really accentuate it as much as it points out deficiencies in your frame. That's why, if you ever notice now, Kim Kardashian always gives you side shots, or she'll give you a highly photoshopped bikini shot, because number one, the shit doesn't look good outside of clothes. And you can wear body shapers, you can put on certain clothes to accentuate your best accents and to hide flaws that we all have body-wise. I know the media likes to say, oh, this is you body shaming, this is this. And no, that doesn't have anything to do with it. I mean, for example, Angelina Jolie had both her breasts removed because, I guess she's a high risk for, I think it's called mammalian cancer or something like that, or cancer having to do with your mammaries, which is a woman's breast. So she had both her breasts removed, then got implants. I perfectly understand that. I mean, who would want to, especially as a woman, who wants to walk around with no chest? And I mean, as a woman, I can only imagine how that could feel. That's like a man who had cancer in his testicles and got his testicles cut off. If it was me, you probably had to put a couple marbles in my sack too, so that goes without saying. However, my issue with these women get implants is, number one, what happens when you get to a certain age, and two, surgery is very invasive no matter what kind it is, or when you get it, or how you get it, or whatever. Surgery is very invasive, and I've always said, unless you're trying to get some cancer, or you're trying to unplug some of this plumbing and go into my heart, do not cut me open. For real. Your body is made with only 4 holes for a reason. 4 or 5 holes. But that's neither here nor there. I think society has convinced or brainwashed some women that, oh, you need to have this kind of body. Oh, you need to do this or you need to do that. And I'm as sure as a lot of women will tell you, you know, I don't know any man that's going to turn down some sex with a woman because, oh, my butt isn't big enough, or, oh, my chest is too flat. Let you in on a little secret, ladies. Men says it matters until it don't. Whitney Houston was a straight up stick. Had no problem getting men. To name you plenty of women that were straight up and down, had no trouble getting men. So with that being said, I wanted to just have a brief discussion and just try and put it out there where, this idea of silicone and the whole, let me get some type of implants, let me get my ass done. Number one, it doesn't look right. Two, you're entitled to do whatever you want with your body. But three, as you get older, you get settled in your ways, you're gonna find out, ladies, a lot of you that's on the fence about doing this, a nice looking woman, a woman who takes care of herself and personality, is always gonna go further than the hot body chick. And you gotta remember, just like something is in vogue, is gonna be out of style one day too. Because guess what? There's females out here that are working out and doing squats, and they're showing before and after pictures of a lot of hard work. They have shapely behinds too. And like I said, no man that I know of has ever said, oh, I ain't messing with that woman because she don't got no butt or her breasts are too small. And another point, this culture and the dominant society that celebrates certain women, this is a game that they're playing. Of course, I'm going to talk about and celebrate a family that has on an average more than 10 million followers. I mean, that Kardashian clan is cold. I can't take nothing away from the mom and all of them for their business acumen and capitalizing on what they do, which is branding. A lot of people say, oh, well, the Kardashians don't do anything. They're wrong. The Kardashians do something, and that's branding a certain type of lifestyle. This is neither here nor there, or to trash somebody else's family or their family name, but media gravitates towards them because, hell, I think Kim Kardashian got 40 or 50 million followers. Her sister has 20 or 30 million followers. The youngest one, Khloe, the two youngest sisters, Kendall and Kylie, both got more than probably 20 million followers. So if you are a media company, you're just playing the law of averages. So, if every one of them got between 20 and 40 or 50 million followers, I only need to get 2 or 3 million of them followers a week to justify my ad buys, eyeballs glued to my channel, to my magazine, to my gossip website or gossip show, or whatever the case may be. These people could give two shits about those people. But there's a thing called analytics and metrics that are measured by a lot of people. You can look at a certain demographic, at a certain analytic, at a certain metric, and you can know, hey, if I put Kim Kardashian on the cover of my magazine this week, I'm selling 1 million copies of my tabloid. If I ship 1.5 million and it costs me $400,000 to make them, and I sell 1.2 or 1.3 million of those copies at $4 a pop, I done probably made a $3 or $4 million profit. And you keep doing that 52 weeks in a year. If I do a Kardashian cover 52 weeks in a year, I do a new version every week. Out of 52 weeks, say I do a Kardashian cover for like 30 weeks, not consecutively, but maybe 2 a month. So, shaky math. So, so maybe the Kardashians get 16 or 17 covers a year. At $3 million a cover, that's $40 or $50 million without doing any actual math. So my math may be off, but and all you're doing is cutting, pasting, and you're doing real pictures with conjecture for my gossip magazine. These magazines are printing money off of the Kardashians. TMZ, Access Hollywood, Inside Edition, Entertainment This Week, Entertainment Weekly, People Magazine. All of these people are eating off of this Kardashian pie. So why would they want to denigrate or stop that pie from being baked and them getting a slice of it? That's why if you ever notice, the Kardashians are always the sympathetic people in the video. Because you never see anybody too critical of the Kardashians. You never hear somebody talking about how bad Kim's stuff looks, or you ever rarely hear them talk about their plastic surgery if you pay attention. They'll talk about diets. Oh, how I lost 10 pounds in 1 month. Diet pills, personal trainer, personal chef. That's how you lost 10 pounds in 1 month, Chloe. You don't hear them talk about Kylie's plastic surgery. Probably had plastic surgery when she was 18 or 19. You don't hear them talk about Chloe getting her behind and face cut up and done. Because it's not necessarily a written agreement, but it's an understanding. hey, you do something for me, I'll do something for you. Why do you think a third of all the Instagram models who are on Instagram look like clones of Kim Kardashian? You think it's a coincidence? Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, the Little Kim have gotten their asses and their breasts done by accident? No, because they've been convinced by the dominant media that this is how you get ahead in America. What's unbeknownst to them is that there's only room at the top of the mountain for one. Kim is going to stay on top until the dominant media finds someone else to take that lane from her, or someone else comes along that takes that lane. Because see, what people don't realize is Paris Hilton was on top of the mountain. But the difference between Paris Hilton and Kim Kardashian is Paris Hilton comes from money. Paris Hilton could only be ratchet and do dumb shit to a certain extent. And her parents probably stepped in and was like, yo, you got to get up out of here with that bullshit. Our name is synonymous with wealth. We own a line of hotel chains. We're worth billions of dollars. You're going to inherit this. That's why all of a sudden you see that Paris ain't as wild as she used to be anymore. Her other sister, Nikki, I think, who did she marry? Not a Carnegie, Nikki Hilton married a Rothschild. A Rothschild. That is, when you say Rothschilds and money, that's old European money that came to the New World and financed shit money. We're billionaires in the 1800s money. So in order to do that, they had to calm a lot of that bullshit down. Well, Paris did. And yeah, Paris may have been built for the spotlight and publicity, but at the same time, her parents were like, yeah, that's enough of that shit. So what happened was the Kardashians, just like every business in America, they found a lane and fulfilled it. If you notice, there are no strong or dominant male figures in that family's structure. So the mom/manager, the momager, Kris Kardashian, is the head of that clan. Don't get it twisted. The mom, Kris, plays this easygoing, I'm just get along with everybody, I don't want no problems. She plays that role to a hilt on TV, but at the same time, the mom made all of her children millionaires. So if it takes the youngest daughter getting plastic surgery, two other daughters getting plastic surgery, she has a blueprint. Like, yeah, you can't do exactly what Kim did, and here I'm gonna put out a sex tape, but yeah, you want that plastic surgery, get it done. You want professional makeup, free clothes, the best photographer to always be shooting you, I'm gonna get it done. Nobody else is going to be able to follow that blueprint. You can try, but you're going to fail because the dominant society has who they want in that position. The dominant society has decided, yeah, we can talk about how trash everyone else's plastic surgery looks, but we're damn sure not going to talk about Kim or her younger sister or the older sister, Chloe. So when you see these stories about, oh, this one's boyfriend is on crack, this one's boyfriend is sleeping around, or this one's boyfriend is a drunk or a drug addict, or is this or this, all of that shit is being managed by that family. The Kardashians is no joke. And it's one thing when you have money behind you to support a position. It's something completely different when you have money, print, digital, and broadcast media behind you too. When you have those kind of entities behind you, you can create a narrative and you can roll with it. So I kind of went off on a little tangent talking about the Kardashians, but the point wasn't even really about the Kardashians. It was just about society and silicone and butt shots and boob jobs and how the dominant society has tried to make this normal or acceptable, and it isn't. You're getting a chemical introduced into your body, into your frame, and you have no idea what the ultimate result of that is going to be. You gotta remember, people have only been getting this shit done for the last 20 or 30 years. So, you don't know how your body is going to react to this. The FDA, hell, they let you ingest anything, so you think they're going to give a shit about what kind of foreign chemicals or substances you put in your bodies? They're bought and paid for, so that's that. So this topic was really just about people being gassed up and the media presenting you an image of something that's false. It's not real. It's meant to sell you product and to sell you a lifestyle brand. That's it. So this was my post. I went a little bit off on a tangent, but just want to put the discussion out there. This is your boy Jay every day. I'm out. Peace.